What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Joe. Welcome to Best Card Breaks. I know a handful of you have been waiting on this break for almost over a day. So, took us a little while to get this thing filled. I apologize for the delay. I come in from the shop, my drive into the shop, so I'm a little about an hour away. And if I hit any traffic on my way in, sometimes it gets a little dense. So, my apologies for the delay, but we should be all ready to go. I'm going to crack open a couple top loaders here. Grab one more thing of sleeves so we don't have to stop, just in case. Because I know we got a lot of numbered cards, even in 3 boxes. So, then we're going to get this thing rolling. Still trying to mend my broken heart over the game on Saturday. Oh, man. Tough loss. But you know what? Much better season than I expected us to have, so I'm not mad. I'm probably one of the few. All right, here we go. We're going to start with, we're going to go with 22. And we'll probably do this. We'll probably go 22, 23, 21. But we'll see. I know when I first saw Nick post this up, I thought 2020 was in it. I was like, oh boy, we're getting wild. 22, chasing Kenny Pickett, kind of. Malik Willis, kind of. Who's that? I feel like that's a big receiver in 22. And then George Pickens. George Pickens is a solid chase. Well, I'll tell you what, though. This NFL offseason is going to be kind of intriguing, I think. There's a handful of bigger names that are going to be on the... going to be up for free agency. They're supposed to be increasing the cap space as well. So it could be interesting offseason. I know for the Colts, it looks like Michael Pittman has decided that he wants to test free agency, which I don't blame him. I think in the professional sports industry, I think it's always smart to test the free agency. Even if you want to stay with the team you're with, why not? Why not go out there and get your market value set? You know? All right. Yeah, Ryan. Okay. You know what? All right. How do we mute Ryan from the group? How do we do that? Let me see. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Pittman would look good in a lot of uniforms, man. The guy had a really good year this year. I was not a Pittman believer. A little brilliance. Leonard Williams, numbered out of 99. But he kind of shut me up this year. Nice Malik Willis. Silver Surtain and Calvin Austin out of 149. He had a big return for the Steelers this week that set them up to pretty much close that game out. Alec Pierce, Andrew Booth. Hype, Trey Lance, and Scope, Fred Warner out of 75. John Mechie, Quay Walker. McNabadab. All out. And rookie Isaiah Likely. That's a solid one there. He had a good year for the Ravens. He's having a good year. Shouldn't say had. They're still alive. And making some noise. Nice Isaiah Likely. Refractor, Drake Jackson, or silver, excuse me. Danny Dimes, purple power. But on that point, though, Ryan, I'll tell you what, man, the number one thing for the Chiefs this offseason has to be that wide receiver room. They cannot spoil what they've got with Mahomes by having that type of lackluster receiver play. Dan Marino out of 249. Matt Corral, Cade Otton. It's honestly kind of almost embarrassing in a way that wide receiver room. Hype Silver, Justin Fields, and Warren Sapp out of 225. Jerome Ford, another guy, came on really well this year. Bigger role than he did last year. Jack Jones, numbered out of 149. Red Wave. Elam Sky Moore, mentioning that Chiefs wide receiver room. Drake London, George Kittle, numbered out of 199. Even though I feel like a better fit for the Chiefs offense is probably going to wind up being, I think T. Higgins is a better fit for that offense. Nick Bosa and Michael Vick, Inc. for the Falcons. That's Michael Vick. But Pittman definitely, he shut me up this year. Davis Mills out of 149. Karlaftis, Danny Gray. Silver, Travis Kelce. Christian Kirk out of 125. Isaiah Likely, Brian Robinson Jr. Trey Lance. Bailey Zappi, new recruits. And Derek Stingley Jr. out of 125. Jacoby Durant and Bailey Zappi. Let's go 21. We're gonna save 23 for last. Stroud, AR, Levis. This 21 class ain't too bad either. T-Law, Fields. Those are kind of your main two guys, right? And then you've got J-Jeff, Justin Jefferson for wide receiver. I always want to think that Jefferson was 2020, but I got to remember he's the class after Burrow. Or no, Jamar Chase, excuse me. J-Jeff is 2020. Jamar Chase is 21. That's who it is. I'm like, as I'm saying, I'm like, Justin Jefferson does not play for the Bengals. All right. Here we go. Sermon, Jalen Camp, Kevin Byard, numbered out of 175. Andy Dalton, silver. Jalen Waddle, Trevon Moehrig, Mark Andrews out of 125. Derrick Henry, silver. Yeah, Mac Jones, Pete Werner, Nashawn Wright, numbered out of 249 for the boys. Elijah Moore, Jake Funk, And Michael Pittman Jr., mentioning Pittman, out of 75. It's a second-year Pittman. Pittman's 2020. Jalen Darden, Chess, Surratt, Sam Darnold, out of 225. And Kyle Trask on the green scope. There was some hope for him early this year. And then Baker came in, led him to the playoffs. Kyle Trask got a 75, green scope ink. Elijah Molden, Caleb Farley, and Tony Romo. Number out of 199. Emergent, Mac Jones. Kylan Hill, Jamar Chase, and oh baby, we've got a 1 of 1. We got a 1 of 1 black finite. Texans. David Johnson on a 1 of 1 black finite for the Texans. Going out to Mr. Krosner. See if we can match that with the Stroud black finite, because I believe the black finite's still out there for Stroud. The black shimmer I saw was pulled, but I believe the finite is still out there. Nice little 1 of 1 action there. Boogie Basham. Monty Rice, Rondale Moore, and Xavier Howard out of 249, excuse me. Greg Newsome, Xavier Collins, and Frank Darby. Holy Toledo's that is off-centered. Out of 175. Juju. Racy McMath, Des Fitzpatrick, Chuba. And we got rookie autographs, silver. And Kyle Pitts. His finite's been pulled, or is it still in boxes? Kyle Pitts on these silver. That just expired, too. December 3rd. Not the worst thing to maybe try to see what you can do. It's live. That's what we like to hear. Levante David out of 149. That's what we like to hear. Oh, and we got a snake skin. Jeez. Ramondre Stevenson. Levy Onwuzurike, and Dante Fowler Jr. on the snake skin for the Falcons. All right, so far, that was a pretty solid box of 21 as far as color goes. Maybe not as far as names, but as far as color goes, that was a pretty solid box. All right, here we go, 2023. here we go. Joey Bosa, numbered out of 225. Will Anderson Jr. Prismatic Tyreek. And rookie, Michael Mayer, numbered out of 199. Michael Mayer, DJ Turner. Silver, Shaq Leonard. And orange, Dion. Prime time. Out of 249. Murphy, Eric Gray. Portals, Hendon Hooker. And Deron Payne out of 225. Fireworks, Patrick Surtain out of 149. Josh Downs, Michael Wilson. Silver, Kenny McIntosh. Jordan Love out of 249. Brian Branch. And first auto, Byron Young. Going out to the Raiders. Silver, Jerry Jeudy, and Purple Power, Lorenzo Carter out of 49 for the Falcons. And silver, Alvin Kamara. And out of 75. Oh boy, is this a Colt? It's a Colt. Ooh, Josh Downs. Josh Downs out of 75 on the green scope. Green Scope Inc. Josh Downs. Very nice. I'm a big Josh Downs fan. I think for his role, he does a great job. All right, let's go through recap. Nothing too crazy, but some decent color. Just not the right names. All right, out of 60, Pickett, 225. Jaden Reed, 149. Surtain, out of 49. Lorenzo Carter. Out of 175, Frank Darby, 149. Levante David. Dante Fowler, Snake Skin. Out of 225, Chuba. 75, Pittman. 125, Andrews. 149, Davis Mills. 125, Kirk. Derek Stingley out of 125. George Kittle out of 199. Danny Dimes out of 49. Out of 99, Leonard Williams. And out of 75, Fred Warner. We got Byron Young, base auto, Michael Vick, and the redemption Kyle Pitts on the silver. I call them base, but they're silvers. And we had Calvin Austin out of 149 on the Red Wave Inc. for the Steelers. And up in the showcase, going out to the Raiders and Aaron Adams. Nice Michael Mayer out of 199. Going out to the Ravens and Troy Salvior. Nice Isaiah Likely out of 199. Going out to the Colts, Thomas Blackwell. Nice Josh Downs out of 75 on the Ink. Green Scope Auto. And going out to the Buccaneers and Ryan Thurman. Nice Kyle Trask out of 75 on the Green Scope Auto. And last but not least for the Texans and Brett Krasner, little 101 Black Finite, David Johnson. Nice Black Finite hit there. All right, guys. As always, appreciate everybody hanging out, tuning in. That is it for our 3 years of Prizm Football Mixer. We are going to be back live here shortly with our half-caser of 2023 Prizm, so feel free to tune in. Otherwise, as always, guys, have a great rest of your night.